Peace. This is Watch for Wasmores Media back at y'all for another round, and it's official. The New York State Athletic Commission has ruled that they are going to keep their decision official between Gervonta Davis and Lamont Roach regarding any overturn. They're going to keep the fight as is a unanimous draw. Lamont Roach has taken to social media and posted that he is confident that they're going to run it back, and he seemed grateful for the opportunity. He seemed delighted that he shut down a lot of naysayers, a lot of the people that were coming at him negative about this fight, a lot of people that thought he had no chance in this fight. He pretty much took a moment to tell them, thank you even for your doubt. But thank you for everybody that supported. Thank you for everybody who attended. History was made, so on and so forth. So, in this fight, or this rematch coming up, I don't suspect this one to be as close as the first one, to be honest with you. I think coming up in this rematch, if they do run the rematch back immediately, because that's not even something that's set in stone yet. You're hearing some silly stuff talking about Gervonta versus Jake Paul, and I don't know. I think that's distraction. I don't think that's gonna be next. I think Gervonta will take. I don't think it's concrete that he will take the Lamont Roach fight next. Knowing Gervonta, he hasn't really fought anybody like that. This was a spoiled cherry, right? Let's keep it a buck. This was a spoiled cherry. This was food poison because he thought he was gonna cherry pick somebody from a lower weight class. See, that's the thing. Gervonta is the American Canelo Alvarez. He's the American version of Canelo. Like, Canelo, he picks and chooses. He fights people that are smaller than him. Instead of fighting, there's plenty of talent in your own weight class. Plenty of talent. And he doesn't fight none of them. He doesn't fight nobody in his weight class. He's fighting, guys that are not even champions. He's got 3 different champions. It's not like he's a unified champion in that division. There's 3 different champions, and he doesn't fight any of them. But instead, he goes to a lower weight class. Gervonta fights at 135. He went to 130 to find Lamont Roach. Just like last year, he went down again to a lower weight class to fight Hector Garcia. Right before he took on Ryan Garcia. He took on the Dominican dude, Hector Garcia, who's in a lower weight class. So, he has a habit of picking and choosing who he's going to fight. He hasn't fought anybody that's a top 5 fighter in his weight class. Only person you can say that Gervonta did that for was when he fought Jose Pedraza. And he was mad at Mayweather for that fight, he revealed. Because Mayweather tested the waters with him, and he was upset about that. But in any event, let's see if he doesn't cherry pick again, and if he actually goes straight for the Lamont Roach fight. But I think even if he goes for the Lamont Roach fight, I think he wins this one. I think he wins this one because we're going to get the best version of Gervonta. This version of Gervonta was not focused at all. Like, dude smoking weed. He's just like, even Lamont Roach called him out. He said, the streets is talking. You're not focused. You're not hungry anymore. Even in his own interviews, Tank Davis is saying stuff like, man, I want to take therapy, but I can't because I'll lose my edge. Like, he doesn't seem like he's fully there anymore. And you got to take it back to one of the greatest quotes of all time when it comes to sports, which is Marvelous Marvin Hagler. What he said: it's hard to train when you're sleeping in silk sheets. Yeah, it's very hard to get up and train when you live it comfortably like that. So we'll see. I think Gervonta Davis makes easy work of Lamont Roach, because even in his first fight, Lamont Roach, he wasn't fighting a smart fight. When you look at the fight, he wasn't fighting a smart fight. He wasn't moving his head. He wasn't like trying to work his way inside. He wasn't like using his jab to get in and cut the distance. Like, he was just coming straight forward at times. That's I think, you know, he was trying to meet brawn with brawn, and I don't think that's the way you're gonna beat Gervonta Davis, because Gervonta Davis is a very high IQ fighter, just like Canelo, American version of Canelo. Like, just like Canelo, he is a talent. He's talented, but he just doesn't believe in himself. That's his biggest problem. He don't believe enough in himself. Canelo is highly talented. He's gotten so much better after that Floyd fight. I mean, it's night and day. It's like two different people when you look before Floyd and after Floyd. But he doesn't believe in himself, so he doesn't push himself enough to take these challenges. Gervonta's the same way. But I think now, after all the controversy, I think we're going to get a focused Tank in this rematch, and I think he's going to finish the show. He's going to knock him out this time. But that's all I got for now. Wise for Wise Words Media. Peace.